Hey guys, the Victory123 here, and welcome back to episode 9 of the Swansea City Career Mode. So, right to start off, we're going to be playing against Arsenal, a big game, and as you can see, we're in 8th place, so we're in a decent position. As you saw last episode, we were doing a little better, and I hope we can replicate this game. You know, Arsenal are a good team, so we'll see how they play, and hope we can get with a win. So, as you can see, going into this episode, Arsenal are second. So they've been doing pretty well this season, 23 points. And, I didn't know what to expect this game. You know, as you can see, also they had Sanchez tied for second for goals. And they weren't playing their strongest team. As you can see, they had players like Campbell, Rosicki, El-Neni, new signing for them in January. So they didn't have their best team out, and I hope we can counter it. So as you can see, they also were playing Mertesacker, Gabriel. So maybe we can get something out of this and maybe snatch a point or three from Arsenal. So to start off the game, Arsenal get the ball, as you can see, and the first highlight starts with missed kick by Arsenal, and we get a throw-in. Rabiot gets the ball from Johnny. Johnny plays it back, plays it to Cork. Cork plays it back to Rabiot. And I just wanted to get a shot in right from the beginning because it's kind of difficult this year on Legendary to get shots. So I just wanted to do that quick, and we got one away, but it went harmlessly wide. Nice play from Gomi and Sigurdsson, and a nice shot from Sigurdsson, but a good save from Czech, who is playing really well this season. Now Arsenal get the ball. Joel Campbell plays it off to Danny Welbeck to Ramsey. A nice shot, but an easy save by Fabianski, who's playing against his old team too. So he was the backup keeper at Arsenal, and he moved on to better things and is playing pretty well this season. And as you can see, Arsenal hit the post, but we clear it away, and they eventually get it back with Hector Bellerin. Plays it to Rosicki. And we can't seem to clear the ball away, but we finally do, and we get it out for a throw-in. But as you can see, a yellow card came from Rabiot. I forgot what the challenge was, but Rabiot hasn't been playing this good this season. I don't know, like, this whole team is hard. I don't know, it's hard to judge this season, but as you can see, Danny Welbeck scores a great goal from the right side to the left corner. And when the replay comes, I want you guys to remember this goal, and then like 5 minutes later you'll see why, because it's just you'll see in a couple of seconds. I've never had anything like this, but as you can see, he takes a shot from the right side outside the box to the left corner and makes it 1-0 for Arsenal. So disappointing from us, but Arsenal are a good team, and I don't know, it's just Legendary is hard this year, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. They're a top 2 team, so I'm not surprised that they're up against us. But watch, Rosicki gets the ball here. El-Neni gives it back to Danny Welbeck from the same exact position. He shoots left corner again, and that is a second goal. So I don't know if Danny Welbeck's a robot or something, and he's shooting from the same spot, but that's how it seems. And he scored right before halftime. So that just dealt a huge blow to our team. Getting scored on like the same way right before halftime just sucked, and a great finish, but it looked exactly like the second goal, and I was just frustrated. I was like, exactly the same spot, exactly the same place, and he still got a goal, and the second goal of the game for Welbeck, and the 5th goal for him in the league. So he's playing pretty decently this season, getting those robot shots in, as you saw. But going into halftime, we didn't create any chances, I'm pretty sure. Well, we had 2 shots. That was decent, but I want to create more this half, and maybe try to get 2 goals back, maybe get a point out of this. So as you can see, a substitute from Arsenal, and we get the game underway, the second half underway. Now, Rosicki gets the ball, plays it off to Campbell, plays it off to the robot, and plays it back to Rosicki, but deflected off by our defenders and out for a corner, which came to nothing. Now Sigurdsson plays it off to Gomi, who shows some nice dribbling around Mertesacker and Gabriel. Plays a through ball to Sigurdsson. Nice skill too. Tries to cut inside, but no one's there. Plays it back off to Gomi. A nice shot, but deflected off by the veteran Mertesacker and out for a corner kick. As you can see now in the dying embers of the game, Fabianski calls his team forward and launches a kick up. Gomi wins the header. Jefferson Montero, the substitute, gets the ball, plays it off to Williams. A nice through ball to Ryan Gold, and that's the first goal for Ryan Gold, and a consolation for this game. But that was promising. A nice ball by Ashley Williams to Gold, and did well to hold off the defender and finish right under Trek's body. And now the result doesn't look that bad. But if we didn't give up that stupid halftime goal, then we would have won. But you always there's some points where you're just gonna get scored on. You're gonna have to deal with it. So that's how the game ends, and we lose the game 2-1. So disappointing performance from us. Those 2 goals were just stupid. How they were the same exact place, but it's all right, and we just have to head into the next game. So next game's up against Norwich. So they just got promoted, and they're gonna be probably struggling in the relegation zone this year. So we really want to bounce back and get a nice one against them. So I think right now, I also, because I'm the Belgian manager, I had to submit the team. So, and I think we go through the squad report as well. So, yep, the start of the new month. So I'm going to be going through the squad report. And as you can see, picking the team. So this is going to be a little sped up than usual, and in a second we'll go over the squad report as well. So to the start of the season, we're not in the worst position, but you can always do better, and it's a challenge. Playing against this legend. I usually play world class maybe, but it's a challenge, and right now I started the Hoffenheim career mode too, so it's difficult to play against these teams. We're not the worst spot. We're in 10th place, right in the middle. Five wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses. So maybe we've had a lot of losses so far, but we had 5 wins too, so that's not the worst. And as you can see, going through the stats as well, none of our players have been really standing out and scoring goals this year. It's hard on Legendary to get consistent goal scorers. But now going through the squad report, actually Fabianski went up by 1, which is nice to see from the 30-year-old. Also, most of our players going up: Johnny, Veltman, Versalco, and if you guys want to look at any of the players, you can stop whenever. And as you can see, Rabiot hasn't even gone up yet, so disappointing from him. He hasn't been the best signing yet. Ayu's gone up by 1, so that's good to see. But Guerrio's gone. Few of his physicals have gone down, which is disappointing from that big injury he suffered. But our team is young, and it's looking pretty good. Most players are progressing, and a good future for this team. We have a lot of backup players too, like Gald last game scoring that goal. So, good to see from them, and I hope we can continue on and maybe get a win against Norwich now. So heading into this game, wanting to bounce back from that performance at Carrow Road, it might be a tough away fixture. Norwich are actually in 12th right now, so which is not the worst thing. They're only 1 point behind us, so we don't want to get a loss and have Norwich move up the table. But Amat plays in another game. Veltman hasn't been in form lately, and of course he's unsettled. So we'll see how that pans out in the January window, if he wants to leave or not. So as you can see, our lineup's mostly the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same from last game, and it's kind of hard to switch up the team. I don't have really the depth to do it. Like Montero hasn't been playing well. I might be playing Gald a little more, but we don't really have the class players so I can switch out whenever I want when they're not performing. So we just need to grind out the results and have the players handle them and handle it themselves. So we Start off the game with the ball. Gomi plays it off to Rabiot, back to Williams, and just trying to get possession, maybe an early chance. But I just wanted to get a win this game because we need to bounce back from that loss against Arsenal. As you can see, Sigurdsson loses the ball, but Rabiot gets it back, plays it off to Gomi, and a bad shot. I think I would try to finesse it around, but it didn't work, and it went out for a goal kick. It's launched up forward to Mbokani, plays it off to Tete, and Norwich's side, most of them are players who've played in the Premier League before, so even though they didn't really make any big signings in the summer, they still have, experienced players who have fought relegation before and know what it's like to get know what it's like to get brought back down to the championship. So as you can see, Gelson Martins tries to put in a cross, but it gets deflected and goes out for a corner. Gylfi Sigurdsson crosses it in. Nice header from Gomi, but straight into the arms of Ruddy, and they clear it away. Now Norwich try to get it across to Houlihan. Teddy wins it back and gets a nice shot off with his left across the keeper, but parried by Fabianski, and then the cross comes back in for Houlihan, and Norwich missed the target. So now Robbie Brady, new signing from Hull, plays it off to Houlihan again, who's been pretty active, but an easy save for Fabianski. And he throws it out. We lose the ball a couple times. However, we tried to play the ball up, and that's the first half. So pretty uneventful. Norwich had most of the chances, and it's disappointing. I wanted to get a bounce back victory from last week, and even though we had more possession, I still wanted to get more shots and get the win, because possession doesn't matter if you don't score the goals. So starting out the first half, I wanted to get back into rhythm and get a goal, maybe with Gomi, because he's been struggling a little. He has the assist, but he doesn't really have the goals, and I want him to get the goals because he's our striker. The winger should be getting the assists, not the striker. So Norwich to start off, they put some nice possession play in. Pinto gets the ball on the wing, tries to cut inside to Tete, plays it to Mbokani, who holds the ball up pretty nicely. Plays it back off to Johnny Howson, who plays it through ball to Pinto. A nice cross on the ground to Teddy, but the shot goes over the bar. Now we get a corner kick cleared back away to Sigurdsson. He loses the ball a couple times when cutting inside, but he regains the ball, gives it to Ayew, back to Rabiot, who tries to nibble out of the way, plays it back to Gomi, and a nice shot, but easy save by Ruddy, and the corner comes to no avail. So now I brought Galden, who shows some nice dribbling, plays it off to Gelson Martins, who just tries to hold the ball up, looking for options, and tries to get a shot in, but goes harmlessly wide and out for a goal kick. So I'm not sure why, but the footage cut out there, but the game ended 0-0, so we got away. A disappointing performance from us, not the best against Norwich, but that's going to be the end of the episode. So if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And tomorrow I'm going to be uploading another episode of the Hoffenheim career mode. So if you guys are excited for that, please leave a like. And if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe as well. So and as always, have a good day.